So that's Brian Flores talking about Tua Tagovailoa, knows where he needs to improve. Look, we have a hard time getting past what happened last year. You get into a tough spot in a game, rookie quarterback, trying to get his feet wet, trying to learn the ropes, trying to get some reps, trying to get to the point where the game slows down, and he gets yanked for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now, surely that's not going to happen this year. If it happens this year, Chris, there's a problem.
Yes.
If Jacoby Brissett comes into the games this year as the relief pitcher for Tua Tagovailoa, there's a problem. This is the year where it's Tua start to finish every game, barring injury, and let's see what he's got.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm not giving up on Tua. I know I've been one of those that, wasn't the biggest fan of him coming out in the draft and all those things, but there was still a lot of good. And, hey, listen, you're right. We had those concerns for a reason. But also those concerns, arose from the fact that, damn, Greer and Flores they built a damn good team, and it turned it around in a hurry. I mean, I think that's part of it, too, when you just take it in its context as a whole. I mean, yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick, that team kind of came together, I think, quicker than a lot of us thought. We thought, hey, Miami was on the right track, but I don't think we expected last year, any of us, to be sitting there going, whoa, Miami's 5-2, and they look like they're legit. That changed things. And, of course, then that put more pressure onto it. So it wasn't the easiest situation, I think, if we're going to be totally fair to him, to kind of come into that and have to take that over and have the pressure of that. Obviously, he wasn't as NFL ready as Ryan Fitzpatrick. But, yeah, I think, too, to add to that, and there's the things to say, hey, that was tough for him. But the other aspect is, yeah, we need to see more of him. There's no doubt. There was lack of aggressive decisions, lack of aggressive throws, and, inconsistency in moving the ball, especially through the air at times. And that's where we really want to see him improve and take off as that franchise-type guy.
By the way, it is 560 The Joe, WQAM. Brian Flores was on the Joe Rose Show. I finally got it right. Better never than late. Anyway, Myles Gaskin, running back on the Miami Dolphins. Here he is talking about the team's new approach on offense, and the key word is new.
It's definitely different. It's a whole new playbook. It's not the same as last year's, but it's not. I mean, like I said, it's still early, still picking it up. So, I mean, I think everybody's just very open-minded and just kind of just soaking it all in right now. So,
whole new playbook for a team that was on the cusp of the playoffs last year. Chris, what needs to change? What would you change about the Dolphins offense?
Well, I know I'm interested to see where that's going to go. Now, is that going to be more like RPO stuff that he kind of did in college and was very successful there at Alabama? That, to me, was the first thing I thought of when I heard those comments, that maybe there's going to be some more of that infused into the game plan and everything like that. Now, they got co-offensive coordinators. I mean, they got George Godsey and Studsville, who are one's a run game and pass game coordinator. So I don't know exactly what to expect as far as the approach of their football team. I can say this, they can build an offense with the personnel they have right now to where it shouldn't feel like Tua's got to be the guy that's got to carry the squad. I mean, they got offensive linemen galore in Miami. So they should be able to run the ball and be balanced that way. But I would think there's going to be more moving parts with the fact that, hey, Tua another year in the NFL, knowing the system better, a guy like Jalen Waddle involved now, what he can bring to the table, and them just pushing Tua to learn more. I would think that adds more wrinkles and a little more depth to the playbook, and maybe that's what they're speaking of there in Miami.
Yeah, it's hard to tell until we start to see it.
I know.
This is a team that's trying to bust through that. Brian Flores, I think, has been a great coach, and I think he's got the potential to become one of the best coaches in football, but they've got to find a way to take the next step. Last year, it felt like they were going to take it. They just fell short of qualifying for that 7-team field in the AFC, and this year they got to get over the top.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.